Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video where today I pretty much just wanted to make a video on some more TikTok killers, but mostly what I want to do is I had a crazy day at school today. Let me explain. Now I'm not going to explain the whole thing because it's a long story, but if we're going to start now I'll explain more, but long story short, I was called a Nazi, which I am not a Nazi, promise you. I'm not a Nazi. I am a happy American, not a Nazi. So, that happened today. But I will also tell you, that kid didn't get talked to about saying that. Whereas, I got talked to for giggling at the stupid things he was saying. Like calling me a Nazi. Because me and my friends thought that was kind of stupid. So, we thought it was funny. So, yeah. But my parents got an email. I didn't get in trouble yet because there's no proof. Well, there is some proof. There's actually proof that the teacher lied about half the story. But they emailed home and they said, well, my retarded teacher said he was instigating and aggravating a student and pretty much just ticked off a student, which is not what happened. And I am not one to lie, typically. Now, this is actually what happened. Is I was sitting at the table where I was supposed to be, and this is like academic support, so like you do extra work if you have it, if not, you just get to chill. And me and my friends like had finished our work, so we're chilling there. So I hear this kid in the other room, like there's like side rooms, like little offices in there, and I hear this kid talking, and he's talking like about me, and I hear my name, and he's talking about me, and I'm like, okay, whatever, like not that big a deal. And then she comes, like my teacher comes out, like she comes out of the room, and I'm like, hey, like what were you talking about in there? Like if you don't mind me asking, like you don't have to tell me, but like if you don't mind, what were you talking about in there? And she tells me blah blah blah. I don't really remember what she said because she said a lot. And long story short, this kid comes out of the room, starts yelling at me, and he was like, it was about you, because I made this thing what to do and what not to do because of you, because you're so annoying and blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? Like I just sit in class and hang with my friends. What are you talking about? And yeah, I can be like, everyone can be noisy sometimes. So sometimes I get a little like over loud and I calm back down. But this day, I was doing my thing. And he did not care for me. I don't know. He was having a day. Also, can we pause for a second? There's a Shadow Meowth, I believe. Yes, that's the Shadow Meowth W. Okay, wait. Back to the story. I got distracted. Shadow Meowth house. I love that skin. Anyway, so let's get back to the story. So he comes out. He starts yelling at me. He goes back in his little, like, hidey hole. He goes hides in the room. Because he's like, I don't know. But he goes back in the room. And he starts talking. Like, he always talks to himself. So I make a snarky comment with me and my friends, and I'm like, you know, he's probably talking to his imaginary friend. It's probably a hot dog. And the teacher does not like that, which I admit, I didn't have to say that. I probably shouldn't have said that. That wasn't really nice. That was not nice. And because I said that, he came out and he was like, I made this, like, blah, 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 kept going on about what he already had said. He made the chart about me and my friends, because we apparently annoyed him. And honestly, he came out and he like screams, like he gets up in my face. I'm like, dude, when I tell you he screams, like I'm not exaggerating. This kid comes up and literally screams in my face. Like he was, I don't even know how to say it, like he literally screamed in my face. He was so mad. And he starts like screaming about how I'm so rude, and I've been so rude this whole time, even though I haven't even talked to him at all this year. And he's just like, I'm so rude, I'm annoying, and all the stupid stuff, you know, baby stuff. Stuff a 9th grader really shouldn't be, I shouldn't say that. Stuff a 9th grader really wouldn't complain about, typically. But we're in the sped class. Well, he's in the extra sped. But, back to the situation. So he's screaming at me, and the teacher comes over. And she's like, hey, let's just calm down. You need to take a walk. So he goes, takes a walk around, like, the pod area. He goes, takes a couple laps. And my teacher's talking to like our whole class, cause me and my friends are cracking up. We thought this was funny. Like he screamed in my face. So obviously his breath stunk really bad. I don't think he brushed his teeth. Like I'm telling you, I thought it was horrible. And he's like, I'm like, dude, it stinks. Like I'm telling you, it smells horrible. Me and my friends are just cracking up. Also not a nice thing I said, but I said it. It's still. And then my teacher like gets really mad, like over mad, and starts saying like pretty much like, okay, now I'm gonna talk to the whole class about respect. We need to be more respectful, blah blah blah, you know, like stuff like that. School rules, reinforce them. And then he goes back. He goes back into his little office room back to back, so it's like a quiet room kind of. And he goes sits back there, and so he's just back there. He's really mad. He's trying to calm down, which is fine. And then he's talking to himself again. Okay, so the teacher goes in there because he wanted to talk to her. And when she goes in there, this kid, and I tell you, our class is like an hour and 10 minutes long. He goes in there, he talks to her. And the amount of time he spent, like this is the beginning of class. I got to class and all this started. I left class early, like we all, like the school got out early because of like a situation with the hospital. I don't know. I think someone had a stroke or something. I don't know. But besides the point, this kid is so mad. So he goes back in the room. He's talking to himself again. And while he's doing that, the teacher is like really mad. So he calls her in there. He talks to her. Blah blah blah. And he's saying like how me and my friends are so annoying and we're so rude and we've been nothing but rude and blah 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 blah, all the baby crap. And as he's saying that, me and my friends are listening. Like we hear it. The room is nowhere near soundproof. We're hearing all of this. And he says to my one friend, I will not say names because I don't know if they want their name out there, but my one friend, he calls them a black hole. We thought that was hilarious because it doesn't make any sense. He called him a black hole for happiness, pretty much just good things. Like he takes all the good things away, which is not true. My friend is a chill, funny person. So we're just thinking this is hilarious because he just called him a black hole. It's also funny because my friend is colorblind, so we thought that was a ball. And while he's saying all this, we're just laughing. So then he says like all this other stuff. He's complaining for an hour, and pretty much he just keeps saying like all this stupid crap about us. He called this one girl in my class an ugly, annoying nuisance. He said that, and pretty much is just being rude for no reason. So while he's saying all this, my two friends, are sitting outside the door with their ears up against the door, just listening, having a ball with it, and they are enjoying this. So they're listening to it. My one friend pulls his phone out, puts it next to the door, starts recording, and my other friend does the same thing, then decides it's funny and does the same thing. And then while all this is happening, my teacher's in there, and there's like a window on the office, so she peeks out and she sees us. I walked over there to see what my friends were doing, why they were like eavesdropping, and she looks at us and she's like, she sees me. So she instantly goes to the point, which I understand, she instantly gets to the point where she thinks I was eavesdropping, because I had just walked over there, and very conveniently when she looked over, so she thought I was. And my friends were ducking down, so she couldn't see them. But while she was looking, she saw me. She knew that my friends were eavesdropping too, because I looked over at them. And she's like not having it. Pretty much, it gets to like pretty much near the end of class. We're listening to it, and the whole thing gets to him just calling us more names. He called my one friend sarcastically. He called him, what was it? I forgot what it was. He said something nice, but sarcastically. He also said, The best thing, I'll save the best thing for last. It's honestly, I thought it was hilarious because it was so stupid. But it gets to him calling me and my two friends Nazis. Yes, he called us Nazis. Okay, and I thought it was some stupid baby crap, so I thought it was funny. I laughed at it. My friends laughed at it. We thought it was funny because I had never heard something like that before. I have never heard someone in my life, in a school, call someone a Nazi. Okay, what was that? So anyway, he calls all three of me and my friends Nazis. And we have it on recording, okay? I haven't recorded anything because I thought that was wrong. So I didn't record anything because it's not my business, even though I'm listening. So I didn't record anything. But he calls us Nazis, the teacher comes out, laughs, he makes up some stupid excuses, like everyone heard it, the whole class heard it. But he comes out and we're like, dude, did you just call us Nazis? And he was like, no, that's not what I said. Because I think he was in trouble for it. And he was like, no, I said you guys are what was it? Nazis of the mouth of the Nazis or something like that. Something stupid. Like, we are what they said. I don't know. Something stupid that didn't make sense. And he definitely did not rehearse that excuse. And we were like, okay, that's bullcrap, pretty much. And when we said that, he got really mad. And he pretty much starts getting really annoyed again. Starts to yell again. And my teacher is like, because he had just calmed down. And my teacher is like, okay, like pretty much blames us, says, why are you guys being rude to him? I'm like, he just called us a Nazi. Like, what are you on about? We're just gonna, I think my teacher's favorite. We're just gonna blow past the part when he called us a Nazi and we clarified it and apparently asking if instead of assuming, we confirmed that that's what he said, even though we already knew. We confirmed it anyway. And instead of apparently confirming something is rude, and so we got in trouble. And for literally no reason. And then she didn't talk to him at all about that. So me and my friends are getting in trouble. And I asked my friend to airdrop me the video. I was gonna take it to the counselor because I thought this was stupid at this point. I didn't think it was funny. I mean, I laughed a little, but I thought this was bullcrap. I'm not going to accept being called a Nazi because you are not. You are not going to do that. That is not acceptable. And that's the other thing. It's like, the teacher just said, like, hey, what next time they're saying stuff that's rude about them. She didn't say nothing like that. She didn't say anything. Like, she must have agreed with him or something. She didn't say nothing. Wasn't like, nope, that's not acceptable. We don't say that. Nothing. So, we leave. School's over. My friends airdrop me the video. They send it to me, blah, blah, blah. I listen to it. Okay, I'm listening to it. And throughout the video, it's just like his stupid stuff he said. I get home, like an hour or two later, my mom gets an email. Okay. She reads it. She calls me down. I'm in the middle of a Pillars game, so I go down in a second. Okay, so when I get down there, I hear her say, hey. So, because I had already told her about this story. I was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just explained it like I was explaining it. Just a little short. And pretty much when I explained this to her, she had heard, but she must have thought I was lying or something. Because the email said completely different stuff. The email said, I started the argument and I did all this stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, I didn't start no argument. I literally just asked why what he said about me in the room. Now, I want to be so for real right now. I did not think asking about what he was literally talking about me behind my back disrespectfully. I didn't think it was rude to ask about that. So I was asking about that. And apparently that's what started it all. I don't really know how. I just was curious because, I mean, he was disrespectful behind my back. I thought that was just like a classroom rule. So I had asked her, and apparently that started it all. And she thought it was like the worst thing ever. So that's what she said in the email. She was like, my mom read it to me, and she was like, apparently you started it, and I was like, what? I just asked what they were talking about. I didn't even, like, she didn't have to tell me. I just wanted to know. It wasn't my business. I just wanted to know because it had my name in it. And my mom was like, okay, so it's a big deal. And she was like, okay, but it also says that you were laughing at him and, like, being rude to him, making fun of him, and you took a video without permission. I was like, you want proof? I didn't take a video, because the video I took was, so my friend had recorded it, like I said. And I took a video of his phone playing the video. And you can see it. He's holding, I have the video, it's him holding his phone and me recording it. It's literally his hand with his phone in his hand. And my teacher said, she saw it, she was watching this. I told her, I was like, I didn't take a video, girl. But I did say I was going to take it to the counselor, so she probably thought I did. Even though she knew I didn't, because she heard me say I didn't take a video. But, so she emails my parents, and when she says it, she's like, oh, he took a video without permission. I'm like, no, I didn't. You want proof? Here's the proof. Here's the video. Me recording my friend that had took the video. Yeah. So there's all these other small, like, not important details in the email of, like, stuff that didn't happen. Like, we're just, honestly, she didn't even blame the kid at all. She literally, in the email, just said, like, I did all this stuff. And just completely, like, the email just said that I did all this stuff and completely bypassed, like, she completely did not add anything about the fact that I was called some stupid stuff, like a psychopath, a sociopath. The kid called me that, which isn't, like, it's not a big deal. I don't care. I'm not understanding why, like, I'm getting in trouble. And this kid called me a freaking Nazi and my friend's Nazis, and he's not getting even, like, a glare. You know? Like, I find that really odd. I find the school very retarded. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Like, if they saw this, if I'd be in trouble. They're probably not going to, because those old farts don't watch kids. But, yeah, no, my retarded school decided to email my parents. I don't know, they might have emailed his, but I highly doubt it. I mean, he totally did just scream in my face. But no, I get in trouble for him screaming in my face. Somehow I pushed him to scream on my face, even though I didn't do anything. I literally just asked about what he was talking about me, because it was pretty rude. Not gonna say it, because that's his business, but yeah, that was bullcrap. The fact that my teacher was like, he recorded stuff he wasn't supposed to, he did this, he did that, blah blah blah. Like, dude, my brothers, like, we're gonna completely forget about the kid saying all these stupid stuff coming up in my face. Like, I had to breathe in his breath. He told me it stunk. I was like, it's probably just your breath wafting back into your face. Though I will say, I could have definitely been nicer. I just don't care. I'm glad I wasn't, because he didn't get any trouble that I know of. At least the person who didn't. But he called me the P word, and I was like, well, at least I can be called that. You aren't getting me, or whatever. Something stupid like that. You know what's funny is because when I was telling my mom the story, she thought it was funny too. She was laughing at it. We were in the car. She was like, this is stupid baby crap. Like, she thought it was funny. But the school didn't seem to think so, obviously. I mean, their teachers were not supposed to think it was funny. But blaming, like, 20 kids, like me and my friends, blaming us for getting screamed at and called names when we didn't do anything is wild. Like, how are you supposed to blame me? I didn't make him scream at me, you know? I just thought that was, I just thought that was crazy. My school is so retarded. I thought, like, I'm not gonna say it, but I thought my school was, like, a really good school, you know? It has good teachers, they help a lot, they're really nice. Most of them, not all of them. There's a couple fatties that are not baddies, and they're really annoying and rude. Probably because they're single, a teacher with small wages, but hey, I don't know. But also it's probably because half the kids in the schools have better jobs than them, so I'm gonna be honest. So, pretty much, I got in trouble. I haven't gotten in a lot of trouble yet, but I don't really want to talk to my counselor about how this kid screamed in my face. But I have proof that I didn't do anything wrong. I did some things wrong. I said some rude stuff that didn't need to be said. I did some that I shouldn't have laughed. But I mean, it's kind of funny, because it's stuff you would probably see like in middle school. Like, hey, you're a Nazi. Like, that's stuff you'd see in middle school. That's the stupid baby stuff. It's kind of funny because it's stupid. So I thought that was funny. But my mom emails the school back saying, this is what my son told me, what actually happened. This is what he told me, what his side of the story was. And I'm done with this school, like this township and this type of school, because the amount of times that like even the smallest type of wording can change something a meaning completely. So the amount of times the school has gotten cheap and used a different word and it meant something completely different is too many, because I get in trouble because it would be exaggerated so much. So pretty much a kid screamed in my face, called me a Nazi and some other stuff, called my friends Nazis and some other stuff. But we have it on recording. Well, I don't. I deleted the videos. I deleted the videos that my friends sent me. But they're in my messages because they sent them to me. So I have a way to at least get to the videos if I need them. Because I'm probably going to take them to my counselor. Because honestly, my teachers are full of, like, bull hockey, my guy. Dude, like, the amount of times they say, he did this and he was naughty. I'm sorry. Who's naughty? Me or the liar right now? I am not a kitten. But, pretty much, I got in trouble. And I admit it, I should have gotten talked to about that, like, stuff I said. Wasn't nice. Giggling. Wasn't nice. But, I mean, not getting in trouble at all for screaming at someone's face and calling people black holes and having their own gravitational pulls, it's funny. But you should still get talked to and be like, this is not a high schooler thing. You should be like, hey, this is not acceptable, like, we don't say this. So, me and that teacher have beef now. Me and that teacher are going to roll it out tomorrow. I have PSATs tomorrow, so probably not tomorrow. But when I see that teacher next, we are about to brawl it out with words, because she must be messed up. I mean, she is married to a woman. She married to a woman, okay? Get some help, please. Now, if my school sees this, I probably will get in trouble. They probably won't see this because the retarded freaks don't know the truth. Now, if I were to say this stuff at school, like retarded freaks, yes, I would have gotten in trouble. But because I'm at my house, I don't have to worry about it until I go to school if they found out. But she is married to a woman. Now, if any of the people that watch my channel are gay, I got nothing wrong with you. I'm just saying, the stuff she's said and, like, done, like, get some help. Get some help. It's tiresome, really. This school, man, it's... oh my god. The R word is not a nice word. But this school is full of retards. It is retarded. It is very annoying. So I honestly just wanted to get that off my back, because I'm gonna have to go to school tomorrow with PSATs on Friday, and I'm probably gonna get a talking to about doing stupid stuff like laughing. Yep, we're getting in trouble for giggling because we were called Nazis. Yep, that's honestly, I find that funny because it's babyish. It's stupid. It's like, what is it called? Monty Python and the Holy Grail or whatever? It's stupid, so it's funny, at least to my sister, not to me. I think it's dumb. I don't think it's funny dumb, though. My sister finds it stupid funny, but that's my point. It's like, if something is stupid, but it's funny, then I'm gonna laugh, unless it's serious. You called me a Nazi, I laughed. Win-win, even. But, if I'm getting in trouble and he's not, like, let's be so for real right now, we're gonna be putting hands to booty cheeks, my guy. Like, me and the school are about to be beefing. I can't even with the school right now. I think I know who did it. Actually, I do know who did it because I was told by other people that they were saying it. I'm not gonna say names or who, but apparently someone said I had a knife at school. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I haven't had one. I don't have a knife. Why would I do that? So I can get in more trouble? That's like the dumbest thing ever. Also, why would I want to do that? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would I do that? So this person, I know who it is, but this person's telling all these people that I pulled a knife on them. And I'm like, okay. So here's what's gonna happen. You're going to stop saying that, or we are going to have some serious problems. And they are in my classes, and they have been acting like they haven't done anything wrong. But they said I had some vape or something, cigarette, I don't know. And they said I had a knife. So, yeah, I got talked to about that, and I didn't even have one. Like, I don't even know what's going on with that situation. Bro, I don't even, honestly, I'm done there. I don't want to go there. That was a long day. I had been asked like 2 weeks in a row about that stupid stuff. Because people, man, grudges do some serious stuff. I mean, for some people, I mean, that person took the rage really bad. That argument definitely went further than it should have gone, because that argument led to them making stuff up about me. But hey, if you want to do that, that's cool. You like making up lies? I like giving pink eye. No, I'm joking. But yeah, pretty much just, this has been 26 minutes of me blabbering about stuff you probably don't want to hear. But you guys, you peoples, you friendlies, I hope. And pretty much, yeah, that was it. I got screamed at. My friend got called a black hole. My other friend got called a saint. Sarcastically. Let me phrase that again. He was sarcastic about it, and he called him a saint, because that's a good thing, I think. I don't know. Pretty sure it is. And we all got called Nazis, and he screamed in my face. That's pretty much my whole 5th hour today. I'm like not exaggerating. It was literally from when we got in class to early release, because this kid had a stroke or whatever, like I said. So, I mean, that was my day. My day was getting screamed at, getting yelled at. Oh, honestly, my township school, I probably shouldn't say this because I could get in trouble. My township school is retarded. Just like some of the kids. Sorry, that is too far. My school is retarded. Done there. My school is retarded. But anyway, if you like me crapping on my school, please like, subscribe. And if you want to hear some more stories about, like, I don't know, my life's pretty interesting, then, I guess continue liking and subscribing. And if you want to see more Fortnite videos, I can mute. So if you want to see some Fortnite videos, like and subscribe. And have a great day, night, I don't know.